Cutie Mel back again to give you guys yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about what is swap and Forex. So I just learned something new. That's the whole point of this series here. As I learn, you guys learn, and I teach you guys as I learn. So go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up if you are interested in learning what a swap is in very simplified terms today. Okay, I'm just gonna get my screen all set up here. In the meantime, go ahead and just once again click that like button. It's greatly appreciated and helps the channel. All right, so what is swap in Forex? Okay, so basically, so remember when we had talked about the different candles and how each candle pretty much represents the end or the beginning of like a certain time period that is chosen. Let's just go ahead. I have trading view. Let me just situate myself right here. All of these ads. Okay, so in trading view, for example, we have all these times down here to look at charts. So like this might be a month, this might be 3 months. So we're going to go to the 1 day and we're going to zoom in. So basically each of these candles represents 1 day. Now in trading, you can be someone who's a scalper, which means that you get in and out, like you try to get your trades in and out quickly. Or you can be someone who holds on to trades for extended periods of time. Some people can hold a trade for months, years, you know, it's really up to you. But basically the swap is the interest that you get paid as the market rolls over every day. So if you're in the US, every day at 5 p.m. Eastern time, the market rolls over, which means it's the beginning of a new day. So each of these candles is a different day. And so if you're in the market and you're holding on to your trade for multiple days, you know, basically for every single, it depends on what broker you have, because I also learned that some brokers charge interest like by the minute, every minute after the rollover, and some people just charge you rollover by the day. And basically the charge is very like small. It's not like a huge charge or anything, but basically if you're looking and you happen to see swap and you want to know what that number is, it's basically the amount of money that you either have been charged in interest or made in interest. So let's talk about how you can also make money with a swap. So say I'm just going to make up something. So we're doing USD and JPY. I really don't know what the percentages are, so I'm just going to make them up. But say this is like, I don't know, 0.50% swap. Oh yeah, and also I'm going to tell you what. And say that the dollar is like, I don't know, 7%. We're just making this up. This is completely fictional. First of all, let me just tell you guys, it makes sense to say that the swap rates and the interest rates are set up based upon central banks. So each central bank will have a different amount of interest. So basically this is what this would be like. Say the US central bank interest is 7%, completely fictional, like I said. And say like the JPY, the yen, their central bank's interest rate is 50%. So basically if you are trading a high interest rate against a low interest rate pair, you could actually make interest. Okay, so you would be making that percentage each day as you're holding on to the pair. And if it's in the opposite where you have a like lower percent, so let me just do this. So basically, yeah, so if you're holding on to a high interest pair over a low interest pair, you would make money. But if it was the opposite, where you have a low interest, you're holding a low interest pair against a high interest pair, you would then lose interest. So you will be actually charged interest, if that makes sense. So basically, this is what it's called. And then another name for swap is, I wrote this down so I wouldn't forget it. It's called a carry. So if you happen to see or hear, like say you watch trades lives and someone is talking about a carry trade, that just means it's a trade that you happen to hold on to after rollover, which would be like whatever the rollover is, you know. So if it's a day, it is a day. Every time the market renews in a new cycle for a day, that is, you know, if you still are holding on to your trades, that's a carry. So that's a carry, and it also could be called a swap. And with this, you can either make interest depending on if you're holding a high interest rate currency pair against a low interest currency pair, or vice versa. If you have you're holding a low interest rate against a high interest rate pair, you would lose money. Okay, and then let's see what happens if it's a high interest rate against a high interest rate. Basically, you could still, you know, have to be charged a fee. It really just depends on what the particular currency pair is. If you guys understand that and feel like it's super easy to understand, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys next time. Please go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you are a new Forex beginner, learning Forex for the first time. Everything that I learned from the different courses that I'm taking, I will be sharing in tidbits on this channel, so that it makes it super easy for you to just find exactly something that you're looking for. Okay, as always, stay posh and stay cute, and you know, let's keep making this money. Okay, bye.